Yes, to see y'all. John Larson, buddy. What catfish in action? S. Gnarly. Al Wet Sox. John Maxine. Science Scout, great seeing you. Dan Sleeve, great seeing you. Y'all, I thought I'd jump on for a few minutes. I'm running way late today. Just now having my first cup of coffee for the day. Muppet. Just been laying in all morning. Catfish Mama. M&K Outdoors, great seeing you. Y'all, M&K Outdoors, a great channel if nobody's been there. Go check him and his great fishing partner out. Oh, man. It's awesome seeing Dan in here. Chewy Buddy, Muppet. Y'all, I looked. I don't know what's going on, what streams are going, getting ready to go or anything. I looked and I couldn't find any streams going, so I thought I'd jump on for a few minutes. If any of y'all got a stream fixing to start, let me know. I don't want to affect any of y'all. Got 11 people in the room. I couldn't find anything going there, so that's the only reason I jumped on here. If it is, I apologize because I couldn't find anything going on. Killdeer, great seeing Killdeer. His father going on, I didn't see his on there. Like I say, I looked, and Kevin. Is it Lori's birthday? $3 p.m. for Father Fish. Well, like I say, anybody wants to run on over there, that's fine, y'all. I understand. Furlough, buddy.
What's up, Terry?
How you doing, man?
Good. You feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm breathing a little better now. I had a couple more episodes with my breathing, and so I've just been laying around all day. This is my first cup of coffee.
Oh, wow.
Third Coast, great seeing you.
Yeah, I'm just running around doing water changes.
I'm fixing to move my 37-gallon tank. I might do it this evening if everything goes right, I'm going to put it up against the wall and get it out of the center floor and maybe help out on that algae and stuff.
Yeah. Be careful moving that thing. Make sure you have help.
Yeah, Carver's going to help me, and I'm going to drain it. He brought me some buckets in. I'm going to drain it pretty well all the way down. So we're going to try just moving the stand and everything at the same time.
Yeah, it'd be the easy way to do it. That way you can just move it all at once.
Yeah. It's laminate flooring, so I'm hoping we can put some pads under it and just slide it once we get all the water out of it.
If you can pick it up and y'all can pick it up and have somebody throw a towel underneath it or something.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Hey, Griffin.
What up?
Hey, buddy. You got to shave your head again, man. I can't bug you about anything.
All right. You won't believe what I found down there in Nashville.
What's that?
It's listed as a 75-gallon tank. Which sunk? Nah. It's a 125.
Really?
Yeah.
You better buy that.
Hey, it's Scott, son. Oh, I'm going to buy it for sure.
How much was it listed for?
$100.
You better buy that, Griffin.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the person to email me back.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is, and I'll go get me a big tank, man. Wouldn't you like to see Catfish Cherry with a 125-gallon tank, man?
I thought you had one.
Nah, 37's my biggest.
What happened to the 125?
I ain't had a 125.
I thought your son did.
No.
Where was Oscar in?
Huh?
Where was Oscar in?
Hey, well, Oscar was in a 20-gallon tank all that time. He bought them when they was little bitty things, and he didn't know what he was buying.
Dang.
That's the reason I was wanting to get rid of it. Scott, buddy. Nah, 125 gallon, it'd be too big for me. Kenny and them said if I was going to do a 55, they would go with a 75 because it really ain't no bigger, just deeper and taller.
Yeah.
But 125, I ain't got no room for 125. It is a good deal, though.
Yeah, I'll say if I was up there, that thing would be in my living room already.
Only bad thing about that deal, though, y'all will always taking chances whether it leaks or not.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll never set a tank up unless I water test it first. Last time I bought a tank that big, I made the person fill it up.
Hey, man.
Peplin, buddy. Y'all, is the music too loud?
Oh.
It's blasting in my ears. But no, that's a heck of a deal, Griffin.
Yeah.
I always get to aiming to look at Craigslist and everything, but I always...
This is on Facebook.
Really? Well, I never look on Facebook neither, and I always forget to look around. Is it Monster Gal's birthday, y'all?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I follow. You can't tell me that's a 75.
Oh, no. Unless it's, unless it's really, really skinny.
Yeah.
You need to ask him for dimensions on that, Griffin.
That's what I said listed as 75, but I talked to two other fish keepers. They said it's a 125.
I mean, it looks like one staring at it right there.
It don't come with a stand, does it?
No.
Well, I mean, even at a 75, it's worth the money, though.
Yeah.
Mary Page,
Yeah, I just sold that 75 gallon I found.
did you sell it?
Yeah, I want to sell it. I'm gonna wait for a bigger tank because what I want to do is move all my African cichlids into a 240, and then have the 125 for something else.
Yeah.
But Kevin said it's Lori's birthday. I guess he's talking about Monster Fish Gal. I didn't know it was her birthday.
Someone wants $200 for a 20-gallon tank around there, Alan.
What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I can buy me about 10 of them for that price.
Well, I was fixing to say, I'll go in business selling 20-gallon tanks and get that kind of money out of them.
Yeah, I know. Buy them cheap and resell them.
Yeah. I ain't got that in my 37-gallon.
No.
The most expensive tank I got is my 38. And I paid $150 for it fully set up besides the stand.
I got this 37-gallon with pump, heater, and everything on sale at a PetSmart for $79 when I bought it.
That ain't bad.
They had sales going on, those half price sales they run and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, between my wife's 125 saltwater and my 125 African cichlid tank, those two together cost about $400, and those full setups for both. Tank, stand, filters, everything.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, 75-gallon, $105. I'm sure that's just the tank, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I could pretty much be getting a 125 for that price. So.
Yeah. For $200 easily. Yeah.
Oh, me. What's everybody been up to, y'all?
Just trying to get my pool ready for warmer weather and working on fish tanks.
You got an in ground or above ground?
We put an above ground in last year.
I should get me another liner for my above ground and make me a good fish pond out there. If I'd have thought, man, if I'd got in tanks before I tore up liner up in that tank, I would. I'd been like Big J. I'd had me some big catfish out there.
Yeah.
24-foot pool, you could have some pretty good fish.
I found your tank follows.
John said a 125-gallon fully loaded new $400. Yeah, that'd be a heck of a deal for a 125-gallon. Bino, appreciate you.
Yeah, I got two of those for $400 off of Facebook.
Yeah.
I hear everybody talk about Facebook, and I never checked that out, but I heard there's some awful good deals on everything on there.
You can find good deals, and you can find ridiculous things like people asking $200 for a 20-gallon tank.
Yeah, the reef robber.
Hey, we better not be talking about her no more.
Hey, Lori, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Lori.
The birthday girl.
Someone wants a fully loaded 125 air for $1,000.
What the?
Yep.
You gotta be crazy, man.
Want what?
I'll go buy a brand new one for that price.
A fully loaded 125 gallon for $1,000.
Yeah, they wish, don't they?
I'll tell you what you can do with that $1,000. This wasn't a PG stream, I'd say it. But
Everybody, please make sure you got Monster Fish Gal. Let's give her some birthday presents and get those numbers on up there. Share her out. Everybody share her out, man.
it's not till the 15th, she said.
Oh, 15.
Well, happy birthday, anyways.
Yeah, early birthday. Yeah, Kevin was saying it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Used tanks, I don't go more than $1 a gallon. If that.
No, it'd be stupid to go pay that kind. People's crazy, man. When you could go buy new ones for cheaper than what they're asking for.
Now, if they come with a stand, I'll go a little bit more, just because, like, when you look at stands, brand new stands in the store, they are pricey. They are more expensive than a tank half the time.
Yeah. Oh man, I see Nashville, but it's Nashville, Illinois. Holy cow.
I didn't know there was a Nashville, Illinois.
1, 2, 3, 4. Full 55s. Looks like 220s. A 20 tall. Whatever that thing is.
I didn't know there was a Nashville, Illinois.
I didn't either.
9 free tanks.
Good thing you didn't jump in the truck and took off for Nashville, man.
I thought I was out free tanks. $550.
That'd have been some crap if they would have gave you their address. It would have been an address in Nashville, Tennessee, and you would have showed up and be like, "Where's my tank?" And they'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm glad I didn't jump on there and jump it and try jumping over Griffin.
Hey, anybody up there in Illinois to get some free tanks? Hey, Greg.
What's up, Greg?
Y'all appreciate everybody coming in. Dang, we got 20 people in the room already.
Well,
happy birthday, Lori's son.
Happy birthday to your son, Lori.
Today's son, awesome. Happy birthday. Lori, is that the one in the service?
What's up, Mr. Dave?
Yeah, I got to start looking at some of those ads. Y'all, if you ever see anything in Nashville or anything like that, you know, that it ain't something
I see Brainy in Nashville.
Huh?
I see a lot of Nashville.
Really?
What do you think I found that 100-gallon at?
Oh, I know. But I mean, if you see anything you're not interested in, you think's a good deal, let me know about it, buddy.
Hey, Amy.
Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Check Let Go too, Terry.
Let Go. I never
I
never think about that neither.
I've gotten a couple of good deals off of Let Go too.
You know, now that you mention that, I used to see their commercials all the time. I don't never see them anymore.
Yeah.
I ain't been on there in forever, so I don't know if they're still a thing. But last time I bought a tank, it was from there, and it was a good deal. What's up, Fish on?
I think I'll enjoy my 37-gallon more once I can get it moved over on the wall, and I'm going to get me a colored background on it, and I maybe take care of all that algae. I got the front cleaned off, but man, it was a job getting that stuff scraped off. And
Eric, I'll send you this one for Facebook.
Hmm.
400 gallon with a 250-gallon sump.
that's what furlough needs.
You get the fish and everything.
Wow.
There's one fish in it that's like $300.
How much they wanting for it?
4,200.
Yeah, that'd be a good one, furlough.
But you get 750 pounds of live rock.
Nah, I plan on getting it when we move to a bigger house. I'm gonna get a 240.
Fish on, lurking, doing dishes. What's weather like in Florida, Eric? We got knocked off.
He don't know.
It's pretty here, but it's still a little nippy.
There he is.
There he is back.
I lost sound for some reason.
Yeah, I was wondering what the weather was like down there.
Nah, it's been beautiful today.
It says 52 here. It feels cooler than any 52.
Nah, I think it was probably in the upper 70s today and sunshine. It was nice. I was wishing the pool was warm enough to jump in.
Does Panhandle not get spring breakers anymore?
Okay.
We do, but they kind of put the kiboshes to that. They won't let them drink on the beaches no more or anything like that.
It seems like everything I'm seeing, they're more down south this year.
Yeah, well, they're going where they can
Drink and everything.
Drink on the beach and all that crap. So,
Kenny,
what's up, Kenny?
Big J, buddy.
Last few
Yep.
years down here, they made a mess down here. People getting hurt, people dying, people,
Really.
girls.
I know they used to come to the Panhandles because that club La Villa was a big place. MTV and all of that used to always do it.
Yeah, they put a big damper on that over the last couple of years.
I pulled up the live cams in Panama and Destin and everything. It looked like a ghost town just about on the beaches.
What's up, Big J?
And I was wondering if they put a stop to it or not.
Yeah, they can still come. They just can't. They can't drink on the beach. They're
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
no. God forbid they can't. God forbid people can't drink.
It's a good thing they can't be over there because they're talking about South Florida, man. They showed them and they're elbow to elbow, not wearing masks or anything. And
Like I said, I don't have a problem with people drinking, but I do have a problem when it causes other people to get hurt and causes safety issues for other people.
oh, I know they're falling off. Last I heard down there, they're falling off the balconies and everything.
And then we even had a couple girls get messed with down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I said, it's getting dumb now.
Oh, yeah.
Like they can't just drink and have a good time. They gotta do it they gotta overdo it, and then people start getting hurt. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, Amy, how's the hand doing? Coach had got his first shot yesterday. He's got to go back in 20-something days, get another one. He said he couldn't even feel the shot, but last night he couldn't hardly lift his arm. His arm was hurting so bad.
Yeah, my mom's going to get hers this week, I think.
I got on there. They told me I could sign up online, and I got on there, and they're supposed to open it up to me starting Monday. So they're supposed to text me when I can get mine. Kenny said, Eric, I keep one hand on the wheel while I'm drinking. Laugh, just kidding.
All right, Kenny. Hey, I did some dumb stuff back when I was younger.
Kenny wants to know. Oh, me too. Kenny wants to know if you get the tank, Griff. If you bought the tank.
Wait on the email back from them.
Not talking about that one that's in Chicago or Illinois.
No. The one down below Nashville.
Madul, slow connection, but here. Color Guppy's great having you.
Madul, Carrie, how are you?
Yeah, we got Carrie, Science Fish Gal. Like I say, we got 20 in here.
Got a good crowd in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been laying around, hadn't drunk my coffee or anything, and I went and looked, didn't see no streams going on, so I thought I'd jump on for a few minutes, man. It's just, man, you miss one morning and it just, I don't know if everybody's like that, but man, it's just tears me up. I want to get on here and stream so bad.
Yeah.
Kenny's got people out driving. Are you riding with them, Kenny? Live streaming while testing a car?
Yeah, that'd be a heck of a live stream. Sell them cars, Kenny.
Shoot, yeah, man.
Hey, I found you a tank, Terry.
What's that?
55 gallons for $25 comes
There you go.
stand and light and tops.
A 55 gallon?
Yep, for $25.
With a stand and everything.
Yeah.
That's a deal. It's got a leak. But the stand's worth that.
He says it holds water. He says took it down. He got a larger tank.
Well,
Well,
he's probably just trying to get rid of it then.
Yeah.
I need that $25. Like I say, the stand's worth that.
Dave, I mean, some places make you wear them down here, but it's not a mandate down here.
Hey, it's down below Nashville there.
Did you say where, Franklin or?
It's on 41A, Nolensville.
Nolensville, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably about 50 miles from here.
Tell your boy go pick it up for you.
That's where Joe Diffie lived.
Joe Diffie.
We used to go down there and dove hunt every season, man. The place would be full of dove. Yeah, that's a good deal, man. $25.
Hey, man, bro.
Fulton, buddy. Great Sand Fulton.
Song's getting some weird stuff.
Catfishing ain't easy.
No, it ain't.
Great having you.
That ain't.
It ain't easy when you can't get out there. I promise you that.
It ain't easy, especially when you can't fish Terry.
Yeah. That's right.
Oop.
Sorry about that, Madul. Edgar, buddy,
Hey, Edgar.
doing water
Edgar.
changes and listening.
That's what I was doing. Now I'm taking a break.
I like that shirt you got on.
Yeah. That's my KG Tropical shirt.
Oh, all right.
Says if in the front it says if you don't like Oscars, and on the back it says you can go F yourself.
I got a kick out of that shirt Father Fish was wearing the other day, and I asked him about it on the stream. He said they had like homeless people down there, and the guy came by his shop. He was outside on the sidewalk something, and
Oh yeah.
Father told him nice shirt, and the guy told him $5, and he took it off and handed it to him.
That was yesterday when he said that, wasn't it?
No, it was a couple days ago. That morning he came in our stream.
Yeah.
But he said the guy took his shirt off right there, and he pulled $5 out of his pocket. That's what you call take your shirt off somebody's back, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I got a Daniken shirt coming in the mail soon, hopefully.
They I hear those roosters, Griffin.
Time to wake up.
That's my kind of roosters.
The
Evening
neighbor
crows.
The neighbor across the street has a rooster, crows all day long.
Edgar said he needs an Oscar shirt.
KeepFishKeeping.com.
It's something I'm going to do today. I keep forgetting about it. Like I finally got my batteries ordered on my Yeehaw because they kept mentioning it, and I finally left Swampy Stream, went straight to order them. That's the only way I can remember to do anything.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go over to StreamYard and tweak it a little bit. I might not even have a StreamYard by now. I ain't been over there in so long. Oh, me.
Walmart call-in number.
Walmart.
Yeah, call-in number. I was like, why the hell's my call text to be a number for? Hey, Bomber Steve.
Hey, Bomber.
Very loud birds. Bomber Steve, great having you. I'll have to get hen picked. Y'all tonight, I guess they're still going. I've never heard a time, but Swampy's Bold Mama is supposed to have an all women's panel going on tonight.
Oh, that's scary.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it should be good. Ain't that the truth, Bomber? I'm having my first cup too. I'm way late having it, but I'm having my first cup. I actually just had my first blood pressure pills and everything too, though. I never got up even to take my medication. John, my fish tank. I'm running probably 11, 12 hours behind on everything.
Golly. 55-gallon tank with middle stand, 2 hang-on backs, 130 gallon per hour heater. Substrate, bubbler, and decor for $500.
That's still a little pricey.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I got to deal with around there.
Yeah. Oh, it's like that down here too, man. This one lady had a 100-gallon tank. It was just a tank and a stand for $800. And I said, "Would you go down to at least like?" I wasn't gonna buy it, but I was like, "Would you go down to 6?" She's like, "No, I paid $800 for it, so I want to get $800 for it." I was like, "That's not how it works with used stuff, man."
No.
It's crazy. I like that Mary Page. I used to have a sign said, "He roos the roost, but I roo the rooster."
I got one around there somewhere that says cock and bull stories told there.
Mary, tell me one thing. Are you on the road to Virginia?
No.
You're still sitting in Kentucky, aren't you?
She's sitting there in Kentucky. She ain't come and seen me yet.
I know, ain't that something?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not even 45 minutes from her.
Some was sell a 25-gallon for $123. I should have waited and not bought that 75. $20 would stand $100. Well, I tell you, the stands can get pricey, man. It depends what kind of stand they got, but those stands in the stores, unless you get them when they're on sale, then you got to buy the whole kit. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Fulton, we're in process of deciding on our condo right now. Coach Play's taking care of all that. We found a couple down there. We're going to be going down there the last week of June. Hopefully.
I'll write that down. Maybe I go down and get me some guppies in.
I might give you some guppy. I'm about to get out of the guppy business.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, get rid of these sissy fishes.
Get you some African cichlids, Terry.
I can't get them to breed, man. I got 2 females about to pop in those half-black pastels, and I've had them in a breeder box for 2 weeks now, and they still haven't had none.
Well, I got 2 tanks open. Let me know.
Lunatic Friends posted he's going to have contribute to Aquarium Cop.
Huh?
He's going to have a tribute to Aquarium Cop.
Who is?
Lunatic Friends. Lunatic.
Oh, all right.
Hey, little Glue will fix that, Edgar.
Hey, y'all, right there, Chewy Lunatic have a premiere coming up. A tribute to Aquarium Cop. Good deal, Chewy. And y'all, what?
Oh.
I love getting it, but Bunny sent me took time, everything she's going through, and sent me a comment on my video and everything, and I really appreciate that, and I just hope everything, prayers and everything for her, and everything's, like say, I mean, it ain't going to get better for a long time, but we're all thinking better and everything.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, it's hard to even put words out there or anything, but
yep.
I appreciate her in the middle of everything taking time out just to say something, but she's thanking all the fish family and everything. You want to see the stalker? We didn't have the stalker last year.
Hey, Killer Guppies, I got one better than yours. A 5-gallon tank with a little bit of decorations for $100.
Let's see what Mary's saying there. You're going to have to chat with my husband. He will not leave Kentucky. He's a mountain boy. Been packed up for 3 days. Are crying for us to come home. Wow. Catfish ain't easy. It's been up and down, but I'm doing pretty good. Yes, back home to a horde of customers. Let's see what Alan says. I agree with Furlough, $1 a gallon for a used tank if it is in nice shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be stupid to pay too much for one when you go out and get a new one.
Either way, if it's got decorations, gravel, or anything, it's still worth $1 a gallon. Because half the time, like the fur and the chemicals, you're going to throw them away anyways.
I never, like, if anything comes with decoration stuff, I never really use it anyways. 'Cause,
No.
I mean, I don't know what they had in their tank, if they had a bunch of, like, a disease run through there or whatever. But,
Yeah.
I'd rather just buy my own stuff anyways.
Yeah.
But
That's
not,
just me. That's just me. But, you know.
Griffin, I do think about at times just taking all my guppies and putting them all in one tank, man.
Ah.
And just putting something else in my other tanks.
I'll take the half blacks.
At my cherries, I got a male and a female left, and the male stays one side tank, female stays over on the other side tank. They ain't gonna never breed. And the half blacks, I don't get it. I did it last time. I put them in breeder box and left them in there until I got feeling sorry for them, and they just don't drop any, and they look like they're about to bust.
Yeah.
Monster Fish Gal, appreciate that. Big Tank Hank.
What up, Hank?
That'd be awesome. Catfishing ain't easy.
Oh, my man. I'm trying to draw out I'm bored, so I'm trying to, while my wife's sleeping, I'm trying to draw out a floor plan for this house that we want to build in a couple of years.
You
I believe
probably
it, John.
did, John.
I promise you.
Catfish Terry bought gay fish.
Jess sent me some gay ones. Not that anything's wrong with that. You remember that Seinfeld episode?
Yeah.
Not that anything's wrong with that.
Say, there ain't nothing wrong with it unless you're trying to breed them. Then there's something wrong with it. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess made sense when I was talking to Jess about it. She said some of them, when the male gets real pretty and big tail and they're slow swimming and everything, that she's had problems with them being like that. And this is a beautiful male, man. He's got a big old tail on him, and he just can't hardly swim straight up because he's got so big a tail and everything.
What size tank they in?
I got him in a 10. Catfish mama.
Dry them in a smaller tank.
I guess I could put them in a breeder box together.
If you can get your hands on some bloodworm, or not bloodworms, but blackworms, that'll help them too.
Will it?
Yeah. If I want any of my fish to breed like that aren't cichlids, I'll feed them blackworms.
My platinum tigers are looking good, but man, it's just taking the little ones forever to grow up.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a pretty tank once they all get big enough and grow their tails out and everything.
Hey, T-Bone.
Hey, 'cause think about blackworms, like even if you put too many in there, they'll
Well, it's a sponge
actually-
filter fish on, and I guess it's stirring up the water pretty good.
The thing with the blackworms though, Terry, is like if you put too many of them in there, they're actually beneficial to the tank because they don't create waste. They eat
Really?
they eat the waste from the substrate.
Blackworms does?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they create some waste, but I mean, they eat all the waste that your fish produce, and I mean, they're actually pretty beneficial to the tank.
So they'll actually, they don't all get ate up, they get in there and live?
Yeah. They'll reproduce too.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
That'd probably be good in the angelfish tank too, then, wouldn't it?
Oh, they'll love the blackworms. It's fun watching them eat them too. It's like watching them eat like spaghetti, like sucking it in their mouth or whatever.
Now, blackworms is the one you're supposed to wash before you put them in there, right?
Yeah. If you do get them, keep them in the fridge. It keeps them better longer. You still got to change the water out, but it keeps them longer.
Yeah, it's still a lot I don't know, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
here the flow is too much for those guppies. Dang, Fish on said my angels eat crickets.
Yeah. My Oscars, when I had them, they were eating crickets.
Yes, Mayor Page. He did.
I really like those tetras Kenny got, man. They,
Oh, those
All the bucktooth.
yeah, they're some
Exodons?
awesome looking fish.
Yeah, he got nailed by one of them last night too.
Did he really?
Yeah, one of them bit him. It didn't draw any blood or anything, but I heard him. He goes, "Oh, sucker got me."
He's supposed to save that for Tuesday night.
One of his Atzlados got him one day.
He told me he'll get up there and feed them Tuesday night on the panel for me.
Yeah.
It'd be like Bob Cowler pulled back a nub finger.
I had blackworms in mud jar, just living life. Fish on slip.
Blackworms are awesome. Like I love blackworms.
Really?
Oh yeah. They're better than getting them frozen bloodworms that just foul up the tank if they don't eat them all.
Yeah, I noticed Kenny fed those. They probably went back and ate them, but he fed those tetras the other night, and it was a lot of them settled on bottom they hadn't ate.
I mean, it depends on what kind of fish you have. Like, they'll eat them, but like if you got a bunch of small fish in there, I mean, I'd go with blackworms instead.
And I guess you can get them at just these pet stores and everything.
Yeah, some pet stores carry them, some don't. They get them in like they're live too, so they're not frozen or anything like that. They're live.
Yeah.
You buy them. Like my store sells them by the portion, but we buy them. We buy a pound of them at a time because we got a lot of axolotls and stuff that we feed.
Well, you say they live in a tank, but how many would you put in there to?
What, blackworms? I mean, I just grab like depending on what I'm feeding. Like if I'm feeding bigger fish, I'll just grab like a spoonful or two and put them in there.
Then
But
keep
as
the
far as-
rest in the refrigerator.
Yeah, just keep them in the fridge when you're not using them, and change the water out every day.
Yeah, Mary, he said they can live in substrate. So
Yeah, they can live in the
There,
substrate,
Lori.
and they'll eat. They'll feed on the waste in the tank.
Lori, appreciate you. Happy birthday to your son.
Happy birthday to your son, Lori.
Happy birthday to your son.
They got ears, don't they, Griffin?
Yeah. No.
Y'all, we got 22 people in the room right now. And let me share my members out, y'all, right quick. Got to take care of my members. My internet's trying to act like it's a little laggy today for some reason. I don't know what's going on. In our NKR Fishing and Outdoors, great having you. Love you, Monster Fish Gal, Lori.
Golly.
I got to run 2 for a minute. Just get finished smoke. Oh man, smoking a brisket, that would be awesome right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, really.
Here we go.
I was thinking about a brisket earlier today. Now would be a good time to go see Griff and take him some of that brisket.
Who was that brought up food?
Mary.
I'm on my way,
I was
Mary.
gonna say, if it was somebody else, I was gonna say you need to ban them for bringing up food. But
Yeah, that's a no-no in these streams. Especially somebody who hasn't had waffles for supper last night and haven't eaten nothing else. I believe I could eat a whole brisket.
Lord.
I know, and I just found a 55-gallon that way too.
You see what Mary said, Griffin?
Yeah.
You're not far, Griff. Come on.
No, she's only like probably 40, 45 minutes that way.
But yet she won't come see you.
I got work all the time.
Man. See, I got to figure out what we're having for dinner tonight now.
Peplin, man, I use those pellet smokers, man. I set the timer, the heat, and just let it go, man.
Yeah.
You ain't got to never worry about it. It stays on the same temperature, and boy, it's good.
I don't know how I got so close to y'all. So then I look up, there's nothing but my big old face on my screen.
No, Third Coast, it don't sound bad.
How
It'd
about
be good. Fish on, hello, everybody listening.
What's up, Brad?
Paris, Tennessee is another 55-gallon for $50.
Who does?
Paris, Tennessee.
Paris, that's up around Kentucky Lake.
Terry, I went and scheduled another tattoo appointment.
Did you really?
Yep, I'm getting a big old octopus on my shoulder.
Oh wow! You said octopus Carver did for Priscilla.
That's what gave me the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sharp, man. It will look good.
I found one because I got to cover up another tattoo I have that I don't like anymore. So I found one that's going to look really good.
That one you got doing good.
Oh yeah, it's all healed up now. It looks good. Yeah, and then after I get that one, because that's going to be a big old tattoo. This arm will be almost finished.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
It's going to be a pricey one though. It's going to be
Oh,
huge.
I bet.
Yeah.
Killdeer, my sister is up in Paris, just south of Mansfield, Tennessee. All right.
Ooh. Yeah, my wife went and took a nap. I was determined not to go to sleep today.
Mary said we're going to have us a Kentucky and Tennessee get together. That would be awesome, Mary.
It's awesome. Yeah, depending on what time of year it is, I might drive up there and pretend I'm from Tennessee.
Shoot, yeah, man. But like I say, not that bad a drive for you up here. I mean,
About 6.5 hours, I think, up to Tennessee, something like that.
yeah, to Tennessee on up to Nashville, it's
About another
you
hour.
can drive it in about 8 hours, I guess. But we always have to make stops when we're driving, so I can't really time it.
I don't know. I got a pretty heavy foot, so I like going from here to West Palm Beach for a normal person takes about 10 hours. It takes me about 8 hours.
Hey, Nathan, Fred boy.
Nathan, buddy, great seeing you.
What's up, Nathan?
What time you get
Yeah, I was
out?
fixing and say, haven't seen you in a while.
He's been
I think he came into my stream last night. That was the first time I seen him in a while, and then he was in someone else's too.
We got, like I say, it's a lot of people, man, but it would be good to get a neutral ground, and man, it'd be awesome just have a couple day deal.
Yeah, it would. Hopefully, if this of all this nonsense finally ends, hopefully we can do that.
Well, it was good. Butcher ain't got the virus, but he said he must have a strain of the flu.
Yeah,
but boy, he sure sounded like he had it yesterday.
Oh yeah, he sounded terrible. Said he's feeling better today, though. He said he's about 75% better today.
Does he? That's good.
I was chatting with him earlier.
My place, June 2022. Wisconsin. Fish stock 2022. Fish stock. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's funny. They had Woodstock '99 in my hometown. It was a friggin' disaster. Oh yeah, they started lighting stuff on fire, and
you can't do any of that stuff anymore. People these days, man, just.
I got to watch the whole 3-day concert for free. I lived like right by where the Air Force Base was because that's where they had it. And I sat up on my roof and watched the whole thing. Every day.
Really? Patrick Posum, great seeing you. I hadn't seen you in a while, Patrick.
The only time I went there was one band that I really wanted to see. And that's the only day I went was just during their set, and then I left.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Patrick.
And then on the third day, they started lighting everything on fire.
I just don't get it, man. You know, used to we'd have those big events, and all that crap wouldn't go on, and I don't know. These days, they just want to tear up everything.
That's because people don't know how to have a good time and still act accordingly nowadays.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be like all or nothing, like complete destruction, or it ain't fun.
Yeah, I hadn't seen Patrick in a while, Nathan in a while. Great having them in here.
Moving big leaf duckweed from the kidney pond.
Y'all, somebody else I don't never see anymore is that it's Anthony T's tank.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he ain't been around for a while. I remember when I first started getting on your streams, he was getting up here.
Man, he'd be there every stream. Tuesday night panels, he'd be up there with us. And
hope he's doing okay.
I hope. I need to message him, but I may not. He came back one time, said he's been having little problems, and said he's going to start being back. Then I ain't seen him since. And I really enjoyed Anthony.
Yeah,
He'd get up there and have his glass of wine, had his inhaler, and
yeah, he was a cool guy.
I gotta remember and try texting him though. Hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get ready now, Butcher Griffin, and Swampy. We was talking about it too, but I got this chicken coop out here. I want to figure out, and I think I want to go ahead and get some grown ones. I want to get me a couple hens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And try this coop out. But Swampy saying 2 hens would give you, I think he said about a dozen eggs a week.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! Never had to buy eggs again.
And I thought it'd be neat to have it set up out there, and little Luke can fool with it and stuff. But I just don't know what kind of hens be good to get for it or anything.
Yeah, it don't really matter. Right? Depends what you want.
Get silky chickens.
Right, hens that you could eat when they get old, or
No, I just want them for the eggs and just to have a couple out there to fiddle with. She got a deal on that coop, so I thought we'd get it set up and do it.
Yeah, we want to do some chickens whenever we get another house. It's always been a dream of my wife's to have a chicken coop.
Yeah. It's really became popular and everything, Abo. Everybody's selling the coops, and I mean Walmart sells the feed and everything now.
our Walmart don't.
Really?
Nope. Yeah, but I want to buy it anyways.
Well,
It's not enough protein in the feed.
Really?
Yeah.
You go to co-op or something, get yours, or
I go to War King.
18 people in the room, y'all. Appreciate you.
Just make sure you don't get funny chickens that don't lay eggs, Terry.
That'd be me.
That's what John Larson said.
That will be me.
Yeah, you'll get the only chickens out of all of them that don't lay eggs.
I'll have 2 chickens I'll have to keep feeding, not get no eggs out of. Nathan, I like to set up a duck pond in my backyard. Had ducks when I was little.
That would be cool.
You know, they are neat. We had a couple was hanging out around here and everything, and they're neat to have and everything, just that little pond we had out there. They actually even got to laying eggs back there.
All about over this, those things are nasty.
Well, I tell you what's nasty is geese.
Yeah. Those ducks, I had mallards and they stunk up my chicken coop bad.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what was worse, the chickens or the ducks.
Good thing about chickens and stuff, man. They'll eat all the ticks and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to piddle with, anyways.
Yeah, it's fun racing.
Can't wait till we live somewhere we can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Once they start laying eggs, one every day except when they mope. What are you working on, Furlough?
Just messing around, trying to design a house for me and my wife to build.
Oh, all right.
You want to make sure you had a big fish room?
Yeah. Big fish room, big reptile room.
I'd save some money and leave that reptile room off.
Yeah, talk to my wife about that. You'll lose that conversation, Terry. I'm gonna go back to no picture here for a minute. I gotta put my phone on charge, so I'll still be here.
She ain't gonna be on Bold Mama tonight, is she?
No. At least not that I know of. I told her about it, but she didn't answer me. That usually means no. So.
T-Bone, 45 years. That's a great friendship then. Yeah, most time we exchange addresses and stuff through friend them on Facebook, then messenger each other back, and I wouldn't trust putting anything up on YouTube, which some has their phone numbers and everything on their about page and everything. I would never do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
I got my email address up there. That's about it.
Yeah. But Ace, he was in here the other day. He's got his phone number and everything. Said he ain't had no problem. But
all it takes is once.
yeah, then you'd be having to get your numbers changed and everything.
Yeah.
Copenhagen.
Oh.
Y'all, I'm going to grab me just a little bit more coffee if it's okay.
Go for it, man.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. Griffin, you find you a tank yet?
I'm looking at pond plants right now.
Let's see what's going on in the chat here.
Especially when one up close to me is supposed to open.
What is it?
Hey, gone May 22nd. We still close for another 2 more months.
What's that for?
Pond guy,
Oh,
person up there, he's about an hour away from me, north.
sweet.
He builds ponds and stuff.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm thinking about filling my pond in.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I built a small pond like probably about 4 years ago, and it got raided by raccoons, and I never put anything else in it. And all the plants are overgrown and stuff.
No.
So I think I might just fill it in since we're planning on moving in a couple years anyways. It'll be one less thing I got to do.
Yeah.
I will have another one though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a bigger one.
Heck yeah.
Get somebody to come in with a friggin' backhoe and dig me like a actual pond.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 ponds. One pond I can fish out of, and one pond I can just keep fishing in.
Heck yeah. That's only about where I live at. If you get a backhoe or anything to dig it, you have to get a permit.
Yeah.
But if I go out there dig it by hand, I don't need one.
Yeah, I dug the one I did in my backyard. I dug by hand, but anything bigger than that, I ain't digging.
Yeah.
I ain't old, but I'm too old for that. Just daggum phone charge. Come on, man. There's Terry.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. These headsets, the music and everything blasts.
Yeah.
But I went in there to get my coffee. Catfish Mama's listening to the stream with her phone by the coffee pot. And your crickets, man, they're hollering like crazy in there on her phone, but I never can hear them on here. I told her, I said, "Where's those dang crickets at?" And I got to looking, and it was her phone.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're on YouTube and you hear crickets, you know I'm here.
But I've heard people talk about it, but I've never been able to hear them through these headsets. But her phone, man's chirping like crazy.
Yeah.
I always thought it was because of the ringing in my ear and everything. I can't hear them, but I finally got to hear what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
Famous Brienne.
Brienne. John, appreciate you, John, my fish tank.
See you later, John. Yeah, Brienne streamed earlier. Her and her daddy got up there and streamed for about an hour.
Oh, did get up there?
Yeah.
That's awesome. John's Facebook has brought my high school class together, but so many have passed away.
Yeah. Besides my family, the only friend I keep in touch with from up north is my buddy Mike that I've known since first grade. But everybody else I don't really keep track of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple friends left from school days, and
I don't have a lot of good memories from school, so try to forget them.
I used to hate it back then, but man, I tell you, at times I wished I could go back to those days. I probably wish I could come back right quick, though.
Yeah.
So I wish I could be that age again, but not have to go back to that school.
Yeah. I couldn't stand school, man, but now I get thinking about it, I had it pretty good. But man, like I say, back then we didn't have air conditionings or nothing. You just sit in there and burn up.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I mean, I passed school, not with flying colors, but I passed. But I fell asleep in most of my classes because all I wanted to do was get out and go make money somewhere.
That was me, Perlo. I'd wait till school season's almost over, then I'd get in there and beg the teachers to give me work to catch up.
Yeah.
But I'd sit there and wouldn't pay attention all season till the end. But it always worked out for me. They'd give me work, and I think they passed me on because they didn't want me back next year.
They felt sorry for you, probably.
Oh yeah, I started working when I was like 14. I got that taste of money. That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, I quit school when I was 16, man. Had to go to work. My uncle was installing kitchen cabinets, and I was wanting to work, and Dad went to school with me, and him and the principal talked, and he signed the papers. So I got on the road, Mr. Big Shot, traveling, installing kitchen cabinets.
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, turn, get some stuff done quick.
Griffin, buddy, appreciate you.
You are.
See you, Griff.
I'll catch y'all later.
Later, man. Yeah, I started working in my cousin's farm me and one of my other cousins, and me and my other cousin didn't get along, so he made me mad one day, and I was throwing bales of hay down from the top of the barn, and he said something that really made me angry, so I threw a bale of hay at him while he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, really?
And I hit him with it.
Wow. What aggravated me going in, it was 10th grade when I dropped out, but what aggravated me, man, it was certain classes wanted and everything, and I never could get those classes.
Yeah.
And they'd stick me in some of the worst classes, and I got in music class. I thought, man, I'd get into music, love to get in there, learn about picking guitar and everything.
Right.
Then when you got in there, it was nothing about picking guitars and crap, and just bored to death with those classes, and never could get in auto mechanics. It was always filled up.
Yep.
So then I had a dang science teacher who framed me. I'll never forget hers. I guess she hated me and this other boy in the classroom, but she sent us up to the gym just to go, told us to go up there and just shoot ball for the class and and everything. We did much more and got up there and started shooting ball. Turn around, look, there stood her and the principal. She framed us.
Oh man.
I will never forget that.
Guess nobody ever told her that snitches get stitches.
I'm thinking, man, he was framed. But, 16, you know everything back then.
Oh, yeah.
Standing, I'll never forget standing out back. It'd be a crowd of students out there every break, man. You're standing out back smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, they we all used to stand out the back door from the cafeteria, like out on the alleyway, because it was considered not school property. We'd all be smoking cigarettes out there, and they'd be out there standing with their heads out the door yelling for us to come in, and we'd be like, yeah, no, we're good.
That was the only fun times of school back then, when we was outside hanging out with your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
After you got in class, it wasn't no fun. But kids these days, I think, I know learning's harder, but they have got it easier in school. Far as, man, it's hard to learn everything when you ain't got air conditioning and stuff in these hot schools. And
Yeah, they get so many days off now too.
yeah, they get so many days off, and
I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But
yeah.
see, I don't have any kids, so I don't have to deal with it. But
John said in the 9th grade he was drinking with most of my teachers. I don't doubt it, man. We did have some cool teachers back then. Oh, man.
see, the problem with my 12th grade English teacher or 11th grade English teacher had my father in school, and he hated my father. But once he realized who my father was, I was doomed.
You was doomed.
And plus, they made the mistake of putting me and my best friend Mike in the same class together. So we tortured that guy so bad. I mean,
Dave,
Okay.
Sorry, Furlow.
No, go ahead.
Learning in school, man, is the way they want to teach you and everything. I don't agree with it. Well, maybe it is if you could ever learn it. Maybe it would be good if you could actually read music and stuff, but I just never could catch on to that part of it or anything. And we went and paid for music classes in school one year, and it was that Chet Atkins deal, and it was so boring. You wanted to get in there and learn how to play guitar, but they start out not wanting to teach you the chords or nothing. They're wanting to bore you through all that reading music and everything. And
some people do better just like learning how to pick chords instead of reading music.
And guitar, the easiest thing to do with a guitar, and I don't do it enough, but pick it up and pick on it about an hour every day. Then just seem like overnight, man, your fingers are start working right, and all of mine, I've self-taught myself what I do know or anything. But I've just never. I wish I could read music, but I watch a lot of these high talent people like Charlie Daniels, man. He couldn't read music, and they play the crap out of guitar.
If my life depended on reading music, it would be good for me.
I just could never figure out all those notes they had on their music charts and everything. But just, man, if anybody want to play guitar, they just pick it up 30 minutes to an hour every day.
Yep.
And make your chords, and your fingers finally just all of a sudden overnight seems like starts moving better. I don't know. It's weird.
Build that dexterity in them is why.
But I can lay off picking, man, and that's the worst thing. You need to do it every day. I lay off, and I have forgot so many songs and everything.
You do pretty good with it, Terry. I enjoy the videos you put out.
Well, like I say, I don't ever grab it and pick around. I enjoy just picking around on it. I'm not no great player or nothing, but I enjoy picking on it. And I was at a disadvantage back in school days too. I was left-handed, and back in you couldn't find a left-handed guitar.
Then Jimi Hendrix changed everything.
Yeah, Hendrix finally changed everything, and
Or maybe somebody else did it before him. I don't know. But
I've learned stuff about Jimi Hendrix I didn't know neither. You know, I've just learned this in the past year, and back in the 60s, he lived within a couple miles of me.
Oh, really?
Where I was being raised up there and everything, and I never did know he lived here in Nashville and stuff.
I didn't know that.
And he was actually in Fort Campbell. Joined the Army and was in Fort Campbell up there, and I never knowed all that.
I was gonna say I knew he was in the military. I didn't know he lived up there.
Yeah, lived in Nashville, just a couple miles from where I was brought up and everything. And I never knowed that. And he was good, man.
Yeah. Tell you, one of my favorites though was Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yeah, Steve. Man, that killed me when he passed away. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Alan said we had a smoking area out our back door by the parking lot in school. Well, you know what? Evidently, they didn't care for us neither, because in junior high we all smoked in the bathroom upstairs on the top floor, and hardly ever anybody would come in there and raid you and everything, and they knowed you were smoking because when they'd open the doors, smoke would barrel out of the place. And like say in high school, we was all standing out back, and they hardly ever would come around.
What's funny is when I was in middle school in Virginia, the school was getting renovated, so they had all these trailers, these like mobile trailers or whatever that we were doing our classes in, and the bathroom, like all us kids would go in there and smoke cigarettes. Yeah, we'd get caught sometimes, but at the end of the school year, they did a talent show or whatever, and like a bunch of the teachers got together and like reenacted, like all of them were us in the bathroom, like smoking cigarettes, and like it was funny. Like,
Yeah, it's been pretty deep.
They were making fun of us for getting caught smoking in the bathroom.
That'd been pretty neat. Yeah, it's neat, Chewy. Oh, me. So, Bold Mama, 7 o'clock tonight with the ladies' panels.
Yep.
Is that Central Time, Furlough?
I don't know, Terry. I think. Could be wrong. I just know I seen 7 o'clock on it when I was scrolling through YouTube earlier.
That'd be good. Oh, man, we had Big J in here. I don't guess he's in here anymore. Man, I was wanting to know where his watch hours was. I know Swampy's almost halfway now. Big J, though, last week he was within 300.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty close last week.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, the area that Hendrix was living in got to be a bad area, and it still is, but it's a lot better than it was now because they're starting to move a lot of the Nashville stuff over in that area, expanding. So they start doing that. They start building up these little sections.
Yeah.
They actually moved the Sound Stadium over there, the Tennessee Museum and everything. So, but yeah, used to you wouldn't walk around those neighborhoods after dark. That enough in the daytime. Man, I used to have to go over there and install carpet and everything. You have to watch your back when you're rolling carpet out in the streets to get it all cut up. Actually had some friends where they well, even on Music Row, man, they people come inside while they was installing carpet and get robbed and everything.
Yeah, I've worked in a couple of houses in those areas around here. It was not fun.
Yeah.
Where does Furlough live?
He's in Pensacola.
I gotta think if we ever went down there, you could spend. Everybody else does something different. We could go and go out and visit him.
I told him I'd like to see him. It'd be the only two we could get those two to meet, Furlough.
What's that?
Catfish Mama came in here wanting to know where you lived, and I told her
Oh yeah.
go, and she said, "Well, we all could get together and go out and eat or something down there."
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. But like I said, that's the only way we could get your wife and mine to meet because they won't get up on here. But that would be neat, though.
That'd be pretty cool.
Pretty close to Chinatown area, Vancouver. Dangerous down there now. Days being now dangerous down there now. Days being Chinese. Yeah, that is a bad thing, man. You ever went out there and done those zip lines they got down there and on the boardwalk?
No.
I've seen they got cameras up on that stuff down there.
No, this guy keeps his feet on the ground.
Margaritaville and everything. Then they had zip lines set up and everything out there. Yeah, I wouldn't ever do one neither.
I have a hard enough time getting on airplanes. I ain't getting on no zip line.
Man, they got some high ones up in Gatlinburg. I mean, they're way up there, and they take them across the river up there. It ain't no way I'd do that. Y'all, right now, how about us giving everybody a shout out? Everybody let us know who's in here still, and let us know where you're from and give you a shout out. Furloughed from Panhandles of Florida, y'all. And I'm in Nashville, just outside of Nashville now. I know John Larson, Merida, California, and Lunatic Chewy's in Canada. It was my home playing in clubs downtown, the bike path late night. Oh man, we used to get over and walk all over Nashville and everything, and downtown, all over those streets downtown and everything. And a lot of those streets, you wouldn't, no way you'd get me out there walking it anymore. Griffin from Japan, he must found him a tank in Japan, jumped on the plane. That's awesome, Chewy. Japan. Dave Farrell's still hanging with us from New York. If I'm right, Dave, that's upstate New York. If I'm right about that. Great having Dave in here. Y'all, if everybody can, well, you ain't got to, but anybody'd hang with me for about another 19 minutes. That'll be 2 hours, and I'll probably shut it down then. I got to get out and go get some supper this evening.
Yeah, I'll stick around till then, Terry.
I appreciate it, Furlough.
Yeah, I'm just messing around, just farting around anyways. So I ain't doing
What I was doing this morning, Furlough, of course, I finally fell asleep, but I was trying to hang on to text you and tell you I wasn't going to be able to stream this morning. Wasn't feeling up to it, so I was going to text you when it got later enough not to wake you.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep, but I was going to tell you if you wanted to stream to go on this morning, but of course I fell asleep probably at about 4 o'clock.
Nah, I took a break from YouTube this morning because I had to get some stuff done.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just couldn't make it the way I was feeling and everything, and
I had to get some of these fish tanks that I got laying around cleaned up so I could sell them. Then I had to start monkeying around with the pool, get it ready, and I just had too much to do to get on YouTube this morning.
I was right. Upstate New York. It's where down Tashita Heavens is upstate New York.
Yep.
Alan's still with us from Oklahoma. Do what, Furlough?
I said Stephanie. She's in upstate New York too, isn't she?
Stephanie's Maine. Her and
Joey are in Maine. Okay.
Yeah, her and Joey's in Maine. I think Roz is in Maine too.
Yeah.
Alan Matthews, Oklahoma. That's awesome. If I'm right, I think it's Blake Shelton territory.
Oklahoma, yeah. Unless Gwen Stefani got him to move somewhere else.
Yeah, I think he's still got his farm in Oklahoma. I like Blake Shelton. I love watching him on The Voice, but
Yeah. I don't know. I watch a little bit of The Voice, but I really don't pay attention to them shows.
I like The Voice. Like I say, I like watching Blake Shelton and all of them. You tell they all care for each other and everything, and
Yeah.
And it's just a lot like the YouTube. You can tell they hang out and enjoy each other. And
Well, they just started changing around the judges too much, and half of them on there now. I don't even like them like outside of The Voice.
Yeah, I know it. They like Stabani ain't on there this year. I guess they need a break, or if they're doing tours and stuff, they have to change up or something. But yeah, I liked it better when what was his name was on there? One of the originals with Blake.
Oh yeah, I can't remember his name. Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam and all the old timers and stuff, but
yeah.
But they're even having a weird year this year. All the audience is all on TV screens up behind them where they're.
Yeah, they're doing that with a lot of stuff now, like with WWE wrestling. They're doing that now, and
Is WWE doing that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I don't watch it anymore, but I get it coming through my whatever things you may like list on Facebook or YouTube, and you can see all the people on individual TVs in the background.
That's crazy how they're doing that. I didn't even think about WWE. I haven't.
It's got to cost some money.
Oh, it's got to, man. And all the people there, the concessions and everything would always sell at those events, and unreal. But it's good they figured a way to keep it going, though.
Yeah. I know me and Butcher were talking about it not too long ago, and I mean that's just unwatchable now. I mean, not that it was ever that great of a show, but it was a lot better about 10 years ago.
I used to take the kids growing up because they enjoyed it and everything, and at least back in they had better storylines and stuff. But
there's just I don't know. To me it's unwatchable now.
Yeah, anymore. I think the kids have even got out of watching it, but we used to go years back, The Undertaker and all of them. They put on some pretty good acts and stuff. And
they had a couple of shows come to Pensacola here. I went to them.
Yeah.
About 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was fun back in watching McMahon and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't nothing like it was. But it's like I say, everything's getting that way, man. Hope YouTube never changes.
I hope not.
I still see Griffin got posted Japan up there. He's all time posting something like that. But y'all, it says we still got 14. I appreciate anybody who's hung with us. And I know it's probably other streams going on. I know Father Fish is, and I understand it because this ain't normally my time slot. But My stream's completely different anyway, so people go where they want to go. And
Yeah.
just want to jump on here and have me a cup of coffee and chat with anybody that come in.
Yeah.
And Furlough, I appreciate you, man. Furlough's my left arm, man. And I'm sorry I missed your stream again last night, man.
You're good, Terry. You ain't feeling good. You ain't feeling good, man.
When I popped in Kenny's, that's right when I woke up.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I'm thinking, crap, man. How was your stream? Was it a good one?
Yeah, it was good. Skipper was back last night. Yeah, we had a good time. Terry's that one guy, Terry's Tropical Tanks, came up for the whole time and talked to us. And
Yeah.
then Robert from TN Aqua came up.
Awesome. I hate missing your streams, though. It's 2 weeks straight I ain't been able to make it.
You're all right, Terry. I understand you ain't feeling good.
I really enjoy being up there, though, and enjoy the streams.
Yeah, I enjoy having you up there. But like I said, if you ain't feeling good, you ain't feeling good. You need to rest.
I spent all day laying around yesterday, then got up a little while, then took the dog out. And it seems like every time I take a dog out or something, when it brings on one of those breathing spells, or even then walking in there getting a cup of coffee or something, I don't know. It's weird as heck. Deborah, great seeing Deborah. If I'm not mistaken, Deborah's in Memphis. Have y'all seen the news about zebra mussels on
Maribel moss balls. I haven't seen that. I have to watch it.
Primetime Aquatics has a video on it. I know the zebra mussels is becoming a problem in a lot of these waterways around here. They can do some damage to a boat motor.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got to meet Leon Russell. Alan, he lived here not too far from me, and I got to go out and do. He's wanting some carpet around his swimming pool. Yeah, Garth Brooks, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got to watching, which I did one of the songs on guitar because I've just I love them so much. Was back growing up. Well, not growing up. I was already married and had Terry Lee, but man, he was going to be a superstar, and that was Keith Whitley. I got to listening to some Keith Whitley.
Oh yeah.
And that guy, man, he came out about the same time Garth Brooks did, and I promise you, he was going to be right up there with Garth Brooks. Guy had so much talent.
Yeah, I remember him.
He was good, boy. He put chills up you.
Mm-hmm.
But him and Garth came out about the same time together. But his career was short.
Yeah, what happened to him? I don't remember.
Alcohol poisoning.
Oh man.
Lloyd Morgan left, and when she came back, he had OD'd on alcohol. She went to do a show or something.
Yeah. That's terrible.
And nobody noted. I guess the ones close to it knowed he had a problem, but they said he hid it pretty good from everybody. I installed the Eversneak. What I got to do too, I installed the carpet. I actually installed carpet for Lloyd Morgan 2 or 3 times, but
Oh yeah.
I did her house, and it was really neat. I installed carpet and everything. Got talking to her, and she still had Keith Whitley's Corvette.
Oh, wow.
And had it down in the garage, and she took me down there and let me see his Corvette and everything.
Cool.
That she still had it and everything. That was awesome, man. That meant a lot just to get to see him that.
Yeah, we got to Al Green. We remodeled one of his houses over in Seaside over here.
Really?
Yeah.
It's awesome doing stuff like that. Later on, Lloyd Morgan got with Sammy Kershaw, and they opened a place, Hot Chicken.
Yeah.
And I went and did all the carpet in that restaurant for them and everything. And which over the years we've done quite a few country stars and stuff.
They mismatched socks.
The apparel I go where the cool kids are. Mismatched socks. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, it was one of his houses, but it turned out he never lived there. He just bought it, and I guess he was renting it out or whatever. And whoever was living in it trashed it, so we had to go in and pretty much gut the place and redo it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a
I
huge
guess
mountain
I don't
house.
know. Dolly's got a place down here by us down here, and I don't know. It's a beautiful place and everything, but I don't know if she ever comes down there to it or if she rents it out or what. But
I don't know if that was a big old house though that we had to remodel. We spent like almost a month there.
yeah, you wouldn't think they'd just leave it empty all year long for
Uh,
just to come down for just a little bit or something.
Yeah. That place, I don't know who they had living there, but they were not clean people.
Really? Well, you'd be surprised how a lot of them's like that for a lot.
And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like you could tell it was a beautiful house at one point. It was right on the Gulf. You know, you can go. There's a porch upstairs and a porch downstairs on the back. You can just go outside and stare at the Gulf all day long.
It's amazing how many of these rich mansions I had been in, and you wouldn't believe the shape you'd see some of them inside and everything.
It's sad. Like it makes me sick.
Yeah, hey, definitely. I have actually got sick in some of them where
Yeah.
it was just unreal how many pets they would have in there, and they wouldn't take them out or let them out or nothing, and just had the houses messed up. And it'll blow you away to see a home at nice outside be like that when you walk inside it.
Yeah.
And like I say, man, they're rough when you're in there trying to, especially you're doing the painting and everything.
Yeah.
It's bad enough to go in there and replace the carpet and stuff, but
Yeah, we were doing the painting, the cabinets, carpet, or we did the carpet at the time because we had a carpet guy that did carpet for us, and we were doing laminate flooring. We did everything.
wow. Boy, it is some beautiful homes down there in Florida, though.
Yeah, it was right on that. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Right on that 30A or whatever.
Yeah.
It was right on 30A in the Seaside, like right before Panama City, like about 20 minutes before Panama City off of Highway 98. It was a nice area, but that house was beaten down pretty bad.
It's crazy, man. Well, that 19 minutes is almost gone. I've got about 3 minutes left. That's what I mean, man. It goes so quick.
It goes quick. Yeah. So I went for like an hour and 50 minutes last night, and it felt like 10 minutes.
Oh, it does, man. It's unreal how quick it goes. I love history, Chewy, especially. I love back in the Western days and
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
I love history. I love like the back in the Western times and back like in the medieval times. Those are my two favorite eras.
Yeah.
And the Vikings, of course. I love Vikings.
And I even like the history part of back during the you know, the mob times and everything. What's that?
Yeah.
The Elliot Ness days and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Untouchables and all that.
Yeah, but I love seeing shows about the history and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What you want, girl? The dogs walked over here looking at me.
Probably hungry.
It probably is getting dinner time, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll let you out in a minute. Just hold on. There goes the paws. Man, she will not let you cut her toenails, man, and they are like shark teeth.
Well, everybody's up now.
Yeah, the history of Custer's Last Stand. And you know, where we live here, the Trail of Tears cuts right through where we live at right here. And if you read the history on the Trail of Tears and everything, and of course, we got history all around us, man. Just up the road here is Andrew Jackson's mansion and everything. So it blows you away. You get to thinking he probably rode his horse right across my property many a times right through here.
Yeah.
And what blows your mind, how they got around and found different places, states and everything, way they did back then.
Oh, yeah.
How in the heck did they do that? I'll never figure it out. To know where they're going and everything. But I love all that history stuff.
Yeah, me too.
But y'all, I appreciate everybody who has hung out with me. I said I'll end it on 2 hours, and that's where I'm at. So, Furlough, thanks for coming up, hanging around with me.
Yeah, no worries, Terry.
And I appreciate it. Everybody, love everybody who's still with us. Everybody's been in here. I'm familiar with nation people call it. Yeah. Custer's Last Stand.
Yeah.
But y'all, I appreciate everybody, and I'll be seeing you around. Hopefully I can have a stream in the morning, but I'm not promising nothing, man.
Right.
And weekend's a little bit harder to get up to anyways.
Yeah.
Edgar, buddy, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me and Furlough and Griffin up here. Don't forget, Griffin been with us and everything. He's in Japan right now, but he's still in her heart. But I love all y'all, and we'll see y'all later.
All right, Terry, we'll see you, man.
All right, take care, buddy.
You too. You there, Terry?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
I'm getting